wanna be a fighter, but you're giving me no choice. What you do makes me feel fire, so I have to use my voice. I want something you can give me. I'm not one to compromise. I'm just waiting until you see. I'm not fooled by your disguise. I won't back down. No, I won't back down. No, you're a sinner or a saint. You're a winner or you ain't. I won't back down.
Hello, and thanks for coming to our second episode of our podcast, Home Improvement Helper. So I'm Matthew. I'm a photographer. I do site photography and stuff, and this is Dr. Baptiste.
Yes, great. Welcome, welcome. It's a fabulous day in this wonderful world of business. We're so excited. As you can see, I kind of got into that mood when we're just getting cranked over. It's so important for us to share great information that we've learned over the years with our community. And also, it's more important to duplicate ourselves. And Matthew, being a young soldier, entrepreneur, ready for the challenges of business. And we help him to understand by having him come and participate in this company and develop his own ideas. And he's very self-sufficient based off his training from his mom, his family. And so thank you for watching this. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share.
Exactly. Yeah, so we have been working here in Chicago for many years, doing construction, building construction sites, working on interior design and home improvement projects. And we just wanted to share our experiences with everybody so that they can know, like, oh, hey, this is local in our community. Let's go see if we can contribute maybe and help build up our own thing. So about me, I do photography, all type of photography for the company. I help with site photography, um, interior photography, and realtor photography. So this helps people get the word out about properties, helps get good visual prospects on how properties should be handled and stuff like that. So if you have an idea or you need something photographed, let me know.
That's right. Matt's very good at what he does. And he pays attention to the details, even for our setup right here. Although we're our homeboys, he wants it done a certain way, and it always produces good quality.
hmm
Tell him how to reach you, Matt.
So you can reach me on my phone number or my email. You can email me at matthewphillipsint@gmail.com. My phone number is 323-691-4462.
And I got to tell you something else about this young fellow. Not only does he take time to take care of himself and his family, he finds time to come and participate here at the Professional Handyman Helper site. So we appreciate him, and we want you to know if you work with him, you won't be disappointed. He also does stuff with models, right?
Yeah, I do, model photography and, glamour photography and fashion and stuff like that too.
Powerful. We love it. Of course, beauty is one of the driving forces of our country. Everybody wants to have that great figure and have that great presence. So, thank you so much.
hmm
Wanted to let you know today we got to bring in a new product. It's called iron. It's just a tile. It's a 6x6 paver, half-inch thick, set in a veneer mud set, or could be set in a 2-inch traditional authentic Egyptian mud set. So, depends on what the construction allowances or tolerance are. We're able to either provide veneer or mud set. This paver cannot be hurt. If it's installed right, you could drive a steel bulldozer over it and it won't break. But if it's installed wrong, it's just like a plate at home. You bend it, it's going to break. These pavers are usually used in highly sensitive areas where bacteria is a prerequisite. Grease has to be clean because it's used on a regular basis. This tile resists all of that, and once it's clean, it is clean. The issue we have with using this material is most people want a nice sized grout joint. Grout joint would be anywhere from 5/8, really big, or as small as an 1/8. I need you to know this tile is water, chemical, grease, bacteria resistant, but the grout isn't. So you definitely want to either use epoxy grout or minimize your grout joint by doing anywhere from an 1/8, a 16th, at tops do 3/8. It's easier to clean, less likely to lose the surface of the grout because the grout has to be installed and make it to the bottom up to the top. That's what makes this floor water resistant, bacteria free. So commercial areas, McDonald's, Popeye's Chicken, Ma and Pa's restaurant, pavers, yes, that's the bottom.
How much do pavers cost?
It's a good question. These pavers, prices have changed. They used to be like 89 cents a piece. That ain't happening no more. They're about anywhere from $2.75 on up, depending on the color, the size, and whether it has to be skid inhibited, because they do make those. They make them with lines, they make them with chips in them, and a variety of colors and sizes. So these are 6x6. They come 8x8, 12x12, 6x12s, and larger. So it depends on what your need is. Terracotta, it has terracotta look to it, feel. So a lot of people use it, in decoration for commercial exteriors because it's frost resistant material. So I want to bring this to you this time on this podcast. We're always going to bring a different type of surface material to you every podcast. My setting, I need to tell you this, my setting preferences is Mapei. Carabine, Keralastic, can't beat it. It's hard as this tile once it sets up. And it will grip this tile and never let go. So my preference is Mapei. Carabine, Keralastic, Keraphonic for sound control, and Kera Epoxy for the grout. That's my preference.
So is that tile usually laid outside or indoors?
It's indoors, but it can be laid outside because it's frost proof and it holds up just as great outside. So even in harsh winters that we have here in Illinois.
Is that on the ground or on the wall?
Ground or walls. Yeah, could be knee walls on the outside facade, or it could be entrance ways because it does come with the bullnose edges, and it does come with the integrated base, so you can do after apply or stackable. It comes with inside and outside corners too. So I just need you to know this is one of the best materials for commercial installation or areas in your home where the quality cannot be compromised. Basements, laundry rooms, that sort of thing. So, thank you. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. We are tile setters, specialists in the industry for the last 55 years. Our customers are you.
You are our customer. You said you wanted to talk about this, or what else did you want to talk about?
Well, we wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that we are formally trained in the trade. Not to cut anybody out and say you can't install your floor. I want you to know you can install it, you can do it. And we're here to help you to do it. If you want it to last indefinitely, hire the pros. But if you're on a budget and you say, well, I want to give it a try, it's my home, well, then you can do it.
Right, and we also want to talk about our community outreach. So, you know, as members of the community here in South Holland, on the south side of Chicago, we do have the opportunity to do training for young people, to give young people opportunity to learn trades and skills in interior design. We also have partnership with the community college, the South Suburban College,
Yep, sure do.
where they can get their certificate alongside working here, getting a real intern, which has been a very pivotal item in our community, is making sure that young people get the interns that they need. Here at
Professional handyman helper.
Professional Handyman Helper, we offer young people, the opportunity to get that internship experience. And the best part is that Dr. Baptiste is an accredited doctor. What about that?
Yes, sir, that's right. And we have 8 years formal training in the trades. And because of that formal training, we were able to do projects like DuSable Museum, here BMO, Chase Bank, Baja Beach Club, KLM Royal Airlines, and more. We do residential, so don't put us in a box. If you have an opportunity and you want it done right and fast and within budget, then call the company that exceeds those expectations. We can be reached 708-654-1823 or 318-305-9526. Our email is accessinfobaptiste@gmail.com. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to have you tuning into our third podcast next week.